On this vote, the yeas are 348, the nays are 79.
In a rare moment of bipartisan agreement, U.S. lawmakers passed a measure that will allow American companies to file complaints against importers whose goods are subsidized by artificially low currencies. Representative Michael Arcuri, a Democrat, says the law is about fairness.
The Currency Reform for Fair Trade Act, which is necessary to level the international playing field so that United States manufacturers can fairly compete with our trading partners.
The legislation also opens the door to higher tariffs on Chinese goods that enter the United States. Republican Representative Lincoln Diaz-Balart said such a law is long overdue.
I think the legislation will move us closer to correcting an obvious, unacceptable situation, which the PRC regime insists on maintaining, but they need to be clearly informed that they're wrong.
Just hours before the vote, China's central bank pledged to increase the flexibility of the yuan. China made a similar gesture in June, but since then, critics say the yuan has risen less than 2%. In the central state of Iowa on Wednesday, President Barack Obama blamed China's weak currency for killing jobs in the U.S. and adding to the massive trade deficit between the two countries.
I will say the reason that I'm pushing China about their currency is because their currency is undervalued. There is a range of estimates, but I think people generally think that they are managing their currency in ways that make our goods more expensive to sell and their goods cheaper to sell here.
Analysts say the yuan may be undervalued as much as 40%, but economists say China is not the only country that has intervened in currency markets to gain a competitive edge. Ralph Silva advises companies on global finance.
Essentially, it's going to increase the price of products and services that are coming from these places. So we will pay more for products that come from Brazil, from China, from India, from emerging countries. And we're just going to have to accept that. It's a price that we have to pay to keep our own economies going solidly.
Beijing denies accusations of currency manipulation and says a stronger yuan will not solve problems in the West. Some trade organizations warn the bill could spark a trade war that will hurt U.S. companies doing business in China. Arcega, VOA News.